broke up with that girl.
Was it your fault or hers?
Both of ours.
Oh, yeah. Toxic.
Toxic as hell. So tragic.
Was it really toxic?
To see love fall apart like that.
I know, to see it crumble.
To crumble before your eyes. Impossible. I loved you.
But you're a love maker. You're a chin holder, like a nice, gentle guy with a...
Yeah.
That's nice.
Hold the chin up.
Yeah, I close my eyes. I'm like, just play with my nipples while I think of someone else. Good evening. This weekend, I'm heading to Washington, D.C., May 30th, Ridgefield, Connecticut. The following night, Kingston, New York. I then go out to Utah, Salt Lake City. I go to Cleveland, Ohio. I'm doing London, Manchester, and Birmingham, June 28th, July 2nd, 3rd with the great Jim Florentine. Then Montreal, Ottawa, and Toronto, right to Canada. I got Las Vegas, Dallas, Fort Worth, Fargo, Bakersfield, San Diego, Rochester, Denver, Eugene, Oregon, Bend, Oregon, Huntington, Newton, Bangor, Maine, the Foxwoods. I hate that town name. Mashantucket. No one can say it. And Boston to close out the year at the Wilbur. JimNorton.com/tour. You have a great brain, man. You're very funny. I've watched you a bunch on Kill Tony and other sets we've done. And you're really you're a funny person. You just you have a great vibe on stage, and you're really fun to watch. Comedians like watching you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I guess that's nice of you to say. Thanks, man. Yeah, I took January off, so I've never taken more than a week off stand-up. I've done it for 10 years. I've never done that, so it felt really good to get away from it. And I've been back all weekend at Mothership, and it feels good.
Now, have you always been the same guy on stage? Like, have you been? Because I was higher energy when I started, and then I kind of changed. Like, have you changed at all, or has this just been who you are since you were?
I think it's become what I think. I always wanted to be higher energy, but I didn't. So in the beginning, it was more like one-liners that weren't really working, and then slowly it got more, I think, closer to what I am as a person. Yeah.
Is there anything worse, like when a one-liner doesn't work, but is there anything worse than when an act out doesn't work? Yeah. Which I've done those, like when you do something weird, like you fall and then you got to get up to silence. Like that moment where you're intending on basking in the laughter and applause. Oh, yeah. That it's hard to explain to a person who doesn't do stand-up. That's probably the worst thing that can happen is an act out that doesn't work.
Yeah. And when your act is all act outs, yeah, it's pretty jarring. That moment when you have to move on to another joke after the act out doesn't work. You're like, oh god.
Yeah. I've done it. I mean, whether it's a voice or whatever, but you gotta kind of you just gotta clear your throat and fucking like plow right through it. That's the worst part. Kill Tony's been fucking great for you too.
It has been. Yeah, it's exposed me to a big audience, and everyone's for the most part been nice. I don't read the comments, so it's great. It's been great for me.
Yeah, I find not reading the comments is helpful.
Sure. Well, it's not going to help. It's not going to make me feel good. Even if they're nice, it's not going to make me feel good. So.
Why not?
I would just look at the one. If it was 100 nice things, which it's not. If it was 100 nice things and one mean thing, the one mean thing would be the only thing I would.
No, I know. I've read them. It's 50-50. I'm
fine with that, yeah.
No, the worst though is like when they say something that it kind of hits a point where you're like, oh, yeah, they're right. Mm-hmm. That's right. I do suck at that.
Yeah. It makes you insecure. I don't need someone else to tell me how I'm doing.
How'd you like New York? I saw you in New York. Did you enjoy yourself?
That was amazing. Yeah, that was the first time I'd ever been there. So that was really exciting.
What a fucking great thing. The first time you're in New York, you're doing Madison Square Garden.
I was like, is it always like this? This city's wonderful. Yeah.
I've done it twice. But always working with somebody. I opened for Dice in Madison Square Garden in 2000, and then I did sets on the Kill Tony shows.
Yeah.
24 years later. So apparently I did not make the impression I thought I made the first time. It took me a quarter century to get back. It's great. Every other experience you have in New York is going to be fucking shit after MSG.
I would imagine. Yeah, I went back and I did... I was there in November and I got to do Gotham, which was great. Yeah. Gotham's a great club. They're real nice.
It's a very nice club, but I tend to be one of those rooms that I don't do great in. Like I like it, but I'm like, they just don't give a fuck about me.
Sure. Yeah. There was some animosity. We made it work.
You did.
They were nice.
But you felt some discomfort.
Sure. Yeah. Maybe it's the way I don't know. I don't know what it was, but yeah, definitely something there. Yeah.
And if any calls come in, let me know. There's people on the phone? Okay. We have to put our headphones on. And how annoying would I be if I was really dramatic and I was like, let's save a life. But I meant it. Like, what a douchebag this guy is. Let's end one, actually. I can say that with conviction. Hi, what's your name? You're on the phone with Casey Rocket and Jim.
Hey, this is Alex.
Hi, Alex. Welcome to the show.
Well, what's up, guys? I didn't expect this. I was like waiting on a line. I didn't expect you to be there immediately. Just moved to Austin. Was a comedian in Atlanta. Well, what would be the best open mic you would suggest to go to in the Austin area, especially being new out here in the Austin comedy scene?
I'm from Atlanta too, so great to meet you. And here's the thing: we're never going to leave you. We're always going to be here for you. Anytime, night or day, always a phone call away.
Yeah, whenever you need us. I feel the same way about this guy already. A kinship, if you will.
It's family. It's bigger than us. The best open mics, the Sunday mic at Creek and Cave is really good. That's a great one. Wednesdays at Kick Butt Coffee is really great. Anything at Mothership, obviously wonderful. I heard there's some fun ones at Sunset Strip now.
You know what's really funny, too, when, like, people call up for advice, but the comics actually call in for, like, tactile answers. Like, hey, man, there's always traffic by that Burger King. How do I get around that?
Yeah. Where do I park at? Yeah.
Yeah, there's no fucking existential crisis, no emotional problems. It's like, hey, where can I get on quickly? Yeah, does that help you at all, sir? I don't know these places Casey is talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. And just one other question for Casey. Moving from like the Atlanta, Georgia comedy scene, was it a big culture shock for you coming to Austin and seeing how like more diverse everything is?
Maybe, yeah. So when I left Atlanta, I went to Idaho for a couple years. So I had a buffer. I was in Boise before I came here, which is a lot smaller than Austin. So I was like very thrilled when I came here to see all the different people. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on here, but it's comedians. It's a tight-knit group, so you'll meet people that you really get along with fairly quickly.
And people you hate.
Yes, absolutely.
And who hate you.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Who want nothing but the worst.
Yeah, exactly. There will be people wishing brain tumors on you and other people who will tell you how to get to a better open mic. So
it's good. Everyone is, I have found, to be very accepting around here. You'll find your tribe pretty quickly. So
what'd you do in Atlanta, Casey?
When I lived there?
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Georgia, so like what venues did I do?
Oh, no. What were you doing like before comedy? What were you doing?
Oh, I was in college and I was studying to be a journalist. So,
were you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you like that geopolitical. You like to get to the bottom of things.
Absolutely.
Who did you want to work for?
I wanted to be like a Hunter Thompson, like a Vice News, cool, hip guy.
I just want to race right to the end of Hunter's life.
Yes. Bullet in my brain.
Yeah.
Football season's over. Yeah, man. I thought I could be a writer, and I probably could have in a different life. So,
what turned you away from writing? I mean, I don't mean that's a weird thing to say to a comedian. Yeah. If somebody just hears a fucking second of this, like, what a fucking shit Jim is. But did you just get sick of it, or did you find it boring?
Well, I couldn't find a way to do it. It was always using my creativity for somebody else. So you would have to, like, I worked writing newsletters for people for a while. For this company, and then I wrote website stuff for law firms, which I found to be very unfulfilling. So like personal injury law stuff.
Oh, what did you write? Did you write fake reviews, or was it?
It was like it would be like Fort Lauderdale injury attorney, 5 reasons to call a lawyer right after an accident. So I would write these kind of clickbaity law firm stuff for these companies.
What's a clickbaity law firm? Is it like? You may be entitled to, is it something like that?
Yeah, the verbiage is really specific based on like what lawyers are and are not allowed to say. So, yeah, it would be like, take pictures of the accident scene. And I made most of it up. Like, I don't know. I would just kind of make it up.
You hope it works.
Yeah. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully they're not in any trouble.
If somebody is injured, grab them by the spine and pull them to safety. Just the fucking worst shit you can tell somebody.
Tie their legs like a pretzel. It'll stop the blood from flowing.
Did you want to be? I wanted to be a lawyer in high school. Like I really wanted to be a lawyer. I saw Justice for All. You ever seen Justice for All at Pacino? It's a good movie, but he has that very famous scene at the end where he breaks down. It was all a performance desire. Like I wanted to be in front of a jury and sway them.
And also Devil's Advocate.
I love that fucking movie.
He's a lawyer in that one too.
Yeah, he sure is. I love that movie. He played, a little over the top.
Sure.
Touch, but don't touch, a little bit.
Sweet ass. I think that's from that one.
She got a great ass. Yeah. Wasn't that from Heat? Am I wrong
but
about that? You might have
I
been
think you're
right. But he was just screaming.
Is it he? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, she got a great ass. Do you know what I heard? Was that Heat or no? That's Hank
It's
Azaria.
Movie, right? Yeah.
He was. I heard in that movie that originally his character was supposed to be a fucking cokehead cop.
Yeah.
And then they took that part away, so all you have is this over the top, for no reason performance, which is so funny.
Yeah, and he's sniffling all the time. Like they cut out,
The reasons.
The subtext, yeah.
It'd be like at the end of Scarface if they just made his character a Jew and never told him. Like, why were you talking like that the whole movie? It's a long story. It's a long story.
That's the white title text that comes up after the movie.
Yes, Tony Montana was bat mitzvahed. All right, let's go to another caller. Wow, that's interesting. You wrote shit for a law firm.
Yeah.
And you finally just quit that? You're
It
like,
was
this
just
sucks.
so I couldn't do it. Yeah, very shortly after, I just decided to kind of slum it and just try to make comedy work for as long as I could.
You started doing stand-up.
Yeah. Well, I'd done it in college. It doesn't matter. But I just decided I would rather not make any money and do something that I enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in a shit job, dead-end job. Oh, I forgot to do this, too. We'll do it after are we still on IG Live or no? No. Oh, we came off? Oh, that's so funny. I thought we were just looking at the table. I do this thing, Casey, because you know me.
There is a caller on now, though.
All right, well, let's get to the caller first, and then I'll do this other thing. It's a very easy fix. Who cares? I'm overtired. I haven't slept in 2 days. You're on the phone with Casey and Jim. Hello.
Hello. We didn't even get to say goodbye to our friend. I don't even remember his name.
I don't either. You'll see him in an open mic. Shit. He'll come up to you and go, I called you.
Yeah.
Ugh, fucking idiot.
Who are you?
All right, whatever. Sometimes we have problems with the app. Whoever that person is, I hope they're dead. Let me see here. I want to do this is what we do, kids. We do this Chat GPT thing because you know me. I like to roast, but I don't feel like writing anything. So I have Chat GPT write a couple of roast jokes. They tend to be good natured. Chat GPT is still worried about it's very odd. You can tell the mentality of people who programmed it because it's very tentative and
very standoffish.
Very all in fun. It's very good natured. It's like your fucking fat ant just trying not to bother anybody. So I have a couple here. They typically are not good. So you let me know here. Oh boy, I just read
They're about me.
Yeah. I'm gonna a very quick roasting, and I hope you can withstand it.
Hopefully, I can handle it.
Okay, if insanity had a mascot, it would be Casey sprinting across the stage in a tattered windbreaker, screaming about goblins.
It knows me better than it thinks it does. It's become sentient. A tattered windbreaker.
Have you ever yelled about goblins?
No. And then I've never worn a tattered windbreaker, so that's how we know that it's taken that next step. Casey Rocket, joke thief, busted.
Isn't that
exposed? That is not Drew, by the way. Also, I know Reggie Watts, you little freak. Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, that was Reggie? Was he jumping in the background?
Somebody accused me. I did some joke on Kill Tony, and they said, that is Reggie Watts' joke. And
really?
I said I've never seen. So this is a long time ago. That was maybe my first set or something.
What was the joke?
My grandpa used to always sit me down, and he would go, he would go, that was my grandpa, he was completely nonverbal. So
funny.
it was something like that.
Yeah.
And just kind of whatever, it's a general kind of comedic concept, like someone saying something to you that is gibberish.
Yes.
Right? So I had never seen his joke, but apparently I'm the devil himself. I'm persona non grata on Reddit.
Isn't it funny how people don't realize that there's 6 billion of us and two people can think of the same joke?
Of course.
Without watching. Like my whole thing, my 7 dirty words you can't say on TV. People giving me so much shit about that, but mine are different than his were.
Yeah. Yours are hootenanny.
It's and 7 times the N-word. Actually, it would have been 6. Non-improving Jim, asshole. I gave 8. It was supposed to be 7. And I said 1 plus 7. What an overtired, non-improving fucking zilch.
You made it your own, though.
Thanks very much. I appreciate that. That's how a friend does it. That's how a friend spins. Now, why'd you come to Austin? Was it the mothership, or did you just wind up here?
Yeah, so I had lived in Idaho for a couple years. I got stuck there during the COVID stuff. So I went to visit. I met a girl. I was dating a girl, got stuck with COVID, and then eventually broke up with that girl.
Was it your fault or hers?
Both of ours.
Oh, yeah. Toxic.
Toxic as hell. So tragic.
Was it really toxic?
To see love fall apart like that.
I know, to see it crumble.
To crumble before your eyes. Impossible. I loved you. Yeah, it was toxic. But anyways, well, there was the rumblings that everyone was going to start moving here, like with the Rogan announcements, and he's going to open a club, and it's going to be the new LA. And I knew I didn't want to go to LA because I just don't like it.
Yeah.
And so I just decided, it'd be cool to be on the ground floor of something new. So
that's balls, because you didn't know if it was going to work or not. That's definitely balls.
Definitely. Yeah, I didn't know anyone here when I moved here. I didn't know a single person. So I moved. I drove out here in my car, lived in my car, and just riffed, and it eventually worked out. So
do you got a girlfriend now, or somebody you live with?
Not now.
No. Do you have a roommate or no?
No.
So you're by yourself?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get settled in and like get it like a place?
It took me 7 months. Yeah, because I was in my car for 7 months. I just had no money, and then I won a competition where I won $5,000.
Oh, nice.
So
what was the contest?
It was the Austin Comedy Competition.
Oh, nice. $5,000 is great.
$5,000. So that changed I was like, I can retire. Like that was more money than I've ever seen. So it changed my whole life. Yeah, that was it.
Was it at the mothership?
It was at Vulcan Gas Company, and Creek and Cave. Mothership wasn't open then.
You know, I won a contest. It was the Vale Comedy Festival. It was before Aspen existed. And it was, it's the first time I met Stanhope, actually. We were roommates at that festival. It was like 1995 or 96. And, 95. And I did I was the New York representative for the Vale Comedy Festival. I won the New York part.
Oh, wow.
And then I just bombed. And what a fat fuck! My pictures suck. That's actually me as a sophomore in high school. The one with the fucking Down syndrome hairdo. That's me when I was in fucking high school, like a railroad worker. I look, fucking idiot. But yeah, the festival, I never got anything out of it. So at least you've parlayed it into something real.
So they didn't give you any money or anything. You just got the title.
No, I got to fly to Vail and do it. And, it's funny, Judy Marmel, who's Bert's manager, with her and Steve Marmel, actually, that's where I met them. That's how long I know those two. George Lopez and Bobcat Goldthwait with the headliners. It was just fun. But anyway, at least you've managed to do something.
Got some money.
Yeah, I didn't get fucking anything. I didn't win in Vail, by the way. I lost terribly. A guy named Derek Edwards, I bombed. I tried my New York shit, and in Colorado, they hated it. Like, we don't think you're clever, you fuck.
What's with the subway line? Like,
yeah,
what are you We don't know what that is.
No, but I made the mistake. Have you ever improv a line, and then you try to bring back that moment in a later show, and it's just, whatever made it alive in one moment, it's now dead?
Yeah. Well, I mean, so much of my act is trying to remember things that were riffs. Or, oh, yeah, and I'll do it again. Like, or if it's someone, especially if it's some sort of audience interaction thing, that's always when it's the worst. Like, eventually you just stop trying. Like, somebody drops a glass and you try to do what you did the other time. And
yes.
What are you fucking talking about, dude?
Or you try to do it like as if they dropped a glass, but they didn't.
Yes.
Because you had such a great line. You're like, I heard a glass break. And then people are like, no one else did.
No way.
Bullshit. But yeah, I did well in the New York thing, but I fucking didn't do well at all in Vail. I did get to fuck a woman, though. I got to fuck. There was a woman, and I remember I was so turned on because her son was only a couple years younger than me. And I was like, it was so fucking hot. I never had fucked an older woman before. And I was like in my early 20s, and her son was like around the same, a little younger. And it just turned me on so much that I was fucking someone's mom.
Adult son.
Yeah.
Adult son. So sick.
Are you a good boyfriend or a bad boyfriend, do you think?
I think I'm a good boyfriend. I'm a lover. It's lots of flowers. It's lots of, how are you doing today? Lots of that.
Oh, so this is like the quiet, kind of subdued, caring Casey.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm a sweetie, but I need love.
I
need love.
It's funny, and I know you meant that because you said it as such a throwaway. I'm a sweetie.
I'm a sweetie. Yeah. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
That's funny.
But I need love so badly. Like, if anything happens, like maybe she wakes up and she's tired, I'll go, she fucking hates me.
Yeah.
Like, my default is that they hate me, which obviously they don't.
How could they?
How could they? We're dating, and we're in love, tragically.
It is an addiction, though. Love bombing. Do you love bomb?
No.
Okay, that's good.
There's a fine line. I'll go flowers, then I'll go, I'm not talking to you. So I keep them at a distance.
Are you a cheater?
No, I don't think I've ever been.
Wow, that's great.
I don't think so.
That's great. I'm not with my wife now. I mean, it's easy to say, but I'm really not. But I've always cheated. Like, I'm such a fucking piece of shit. Complete dirtbag. But you don't feel good about it. Yeah, because you're always lying and you're always fucking, you can't make eye contact.
Definitely.
It's the fucking work. We have a caller on the phone. Let me pick up. I'm just yapping about
I don't
my
really
life.
chase, like, I don't chase ass like that. Like, it's too much work for me. Yeah. To, like, oh, I'm going to have to hang out and blah, blah, blah. Like, I love to make love. I love to make love.
Are you an eye contact guy in bed?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I'd rather look over her shoulder at scat porn than fucking make eye contact.
Or sometimes I'll catch her. So I'm bad at eye contact in general, and sometimes I'll catch her, like, whatever. Maybe we're making love, hopefully. And then she's looking at my eyes. I'm like, what? Stop. What are you looking at? Like, I feel like, stop. Like, why are you staring
You're
at
right,
me?
though. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it's an uncomfortable thing. Are you like but you're a love maker. You're a chin holder. You're like a nice, gentle guy with a.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Hold the chin up.
Yeah, I close my eyes. I'm like, just play with my nipples while I think of someone else. It's very detached, disgusting.
Think of that old mom I had sex with in Vail.
Yeah, mine.
Mine.
All right, no, I'm kidding. Why would I say I'm kidding to another comic? Why would I say I'm kidding? That's how tired I am. No, I'm kidding. Like, you're some guy who just, like, you're a guy driving me somewhere. I am very, very happy that VPN is aboard because it's a product that I actually use, and it's always nice, and the dog just won't stop. He wants to be a part of the read, don't you, Taff? Here's the problem. Hackers can steal your stuff. You're very vulnerable. You're in a cafe. You're in a hotel. A lot of times it's a non-secured network. Your online data is not secure. Any hacker on that network can really gain access and begin taking your information. So we'll pretend that's why I use it. Not just because when I was in Florida and I was in Texas and I wanted to look at certain websites and they wanted my driver's license because I was signed in. However, with the old VPN, I was signed in as far as they knew from Canada. So then what happened? I got to go on certain sites without entering my driver's license. There's my motivation. It's super secure. It would take a hacker or supercomputer, which is like 1950s copy, a supercomputer. They said over 1 billion years to get your Express VPN encryption, which is good because anything under 700 million years is unacceptable. But between 700 million and 1 billion, that's a product I like. You're very safe, works on all devices, your phone, your laptop, your tablets, your tablets. If you have a tablet, I can't read or talk. I should have a VPN for my mouth so a talented person could talk through me. I do love ExpressVPN. I use it all the time. I was in Austin. I was in Key West. I was in Naples, Florida. I use it every time I travel to certain states. It makes life a lot easier. And yes, it makes your stuff more secure. And no, a hacker cannot get in easily. Is that my main priority? No. I just don't want to enter my driver's license for certain websites. Okay. Secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/Norton. That's expressvpn.com/Norton to find out how you can get up to 4 extra months free. expressvpn.com/Norton. I highly recommend this product. I use it and I love it. I think I saw you, because it's funny how many guys you see like in work situations that you just never see outside of the club. And I saw you backstage at Skankfest.
Yeah.
And you were getting, like, just kind of walking around and collecting thoughts. And I felt like such an asshole audience member. Because I'm like, is this how you get yourself? Like, which it was such a fucking somebody's aunt comes to a show and walks backstage question. Sure. But I was curious because I know how I was when I was a younger comic. So I'm kind of curious. I see a guy doing something. I'm like always wondering what they're doing.
Yeah. We're just getting, I get really antsy. So that's part of the walking too. Like, it's not really an act. Before I'll start pacing around. When I know I have 30 minutes, I'll start kind of loosening the muscles and thinking about the rhythm of the jokes, out loud moving. So, yeah, just kind of getting amped up. I don't mind stuff like that.
Is it hard when you do 45?
Well, it's ebbs and flows. I'll go real fast, and then I have slower stories.
Oh, you do?
Fake stories, yeah. Or real stories.
A few fake ones?
Yeah, there's a couple, clearly, satirical fake things. Yeah.
Okay, but it's obvious.
Yeah, obvious stuff. But like, I tell plenty of real stories too. Yeah.
I saw the hour and it was amazing. Have you ever pulled like a hamstring on stage? You're always running.
There's no, I've fallen down quite a few times, but I think this year will be the year my body starts. I just turned 30. I think I'll start breaking down.
Oh, your body's just going to start quitting on you.
The hip gives out. I'm just dragging it like Kaiser Soze. Crazy reference. Come on.
I know it is, but it's funny. We had Chaz Palminteri was on the show. I don't know when this airs or when he was on, if it's even aired yet, but we were talking about that moment, about how great that Chaz was a part of that iconic fucking moment of Kevin Spacey coming out and walking right. And it was just, it was a great, and I forget that he was in that movie sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, I just watched it on the plane yesterday. Yeah. Kaiser Soze.
Yeah.
So cool.
Where were you coming in from?
Atlanta. I went back for a couple days to visit a girl, actually.
Oh, nice.
I'm kind of dating a girl, but she's not my girlfriend.
Oh, that's great. I'd love to meet her, Rupert.
We'll talk about it later. We went to the aquarium.
It's funny. I took my wife to the aquarium in Toronto.
Yeah.
When we first started dating, I didn't know what else to do with her. I was like, where do I fucking take this idiot?
Take her to see the fish.
All right, so let's go look at a bunch of fish. All right, caller, you're unmuted. Talking to Casey Rocket and Jim.
Hello?
Hi, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking to the Mongolian death worm. Holy shit. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thank you very much. Neither one of us knew who you meant.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, you mean Jumbo Jim?
Yeah. Neither one of us wanted to assume it was the other, but we were both hoping it was. Welcome to the show. By the way,
I'm a nervous boy.
No, don't be sorry. Let me take my hat off, because you were unmuted for about 3 minutes and you didn't jump in like an idiot caller typically does. They're the worst. You know, you unmute them and you're in the middle of something and they're like, "Hey, I'm from Ronkonkoma." So thank you for holding on, sir, until we skillfully went to you.
Respectful.
Thank you. I couldn't tell if I was on mute or not. I just heard chit chatter in the background from whoever's running the board.
Oh, okay. So you just destroyed the compliment I gave you. I thought you were holding tight, and I thought you were just kind of
shitting on the show.
It wasn't chit chatter. It was important.
Yeah. So we were in the middle of something that we were getting to the bottom of things.
We're talking about love.
Talking about love. Casey likes to make love, and if she doesn't make eye contact, he bites her nose until she stares.
I was talking earlier.
I latch on.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm more sexually inept than the two of you combined.
Well, who says that we're sexually adept?
Yeah, take it easy, man.
Casey's got great energy. He's probably a fun lay.
Take it easy. Both of you.
I imagine Casey's because Casey, you have you have good cardio. You're a young guy.
I'm a stamina guy.
You're a stamina guy?
But I bust within seconds.
Oh, good for you. But you can hang out and talk for quite a while.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm down to stay up.
Can you fuck twice in a row?
On a good day.
Really? Yeah.
On a good day.
I've maybe done that 5 times in my life.
I would say maybe 10 times. Normally I just go to bed like a normal guy.
You're 26 years younger than me, and you've done it twice as many times as I have. That is completely humiliating. Yes. Sir, did you have a question or another comment you wanted to make? I am now being cucked by Casey.
Welcome to hell.
I'm sorry, I'm a shitty caller.
That's all right, we're shitty comics.
My question is, I'm
It's a shitty podcast.
My question is, I've never done stand-up before. I really want to do it, and I was just wondering, should I just go on stage and just eat shit like I know I'm probably going to, or should I wait a minute and actually write out pages and pages of stuff?
I mean, what do you think, Casey?
I would say a little bit of both. I would have something you want to talk about, but I would be fully prepared that it's probably not going to go well, and just have fun with that. Try not to let it get to you. Yeah.
You but you have to have stuff written down, because if you're not used to being in front of an audience, don't think you're just going to stand there and riff.
It will not happen.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, we've all seen Sally Field and Punchline and thought, I can do it. I mean, who doesn't that inspire? But you got to be prepared, because you might be shaking in your hand. You may decide to go to your notes. I would say definitely have notes, and however it goes, give yourself at least 10 times to do it.
Yeah.
How do you measure length, though, with it? Because, I have some jokes written now, but I don't know how long I can stretch them.
I would say they're going to be a lot shorter than you think.
What, 5 minutes?
Yes.
I'd say your jokes are going to be a lot shorter than you think they will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes quick. because you're expecting big laughs.
Yes.
And then you'll find a tepid little chuckle, and you'll be like, all right, well, that was supposed to be 40 seconds down, but nope. Here I am, on to joke number 2. Tape your set, have more than you think you're going to need, and like Casey said, have fun. Don't pressure yourself. You don't need a standing ovation. And if you bomb, you got a great story. The first time I did the Tonight Show, this is why I love Leno so much. I was at they have you like go out there and you stand on your mark and you're just talking, and he comes over and we talked. He goes, "Hey, no, I'm like, I'm doing good." He goes, "Don't be nervous." He goes, "If it goes great, you come back. If it doesn't go great, you got a great story to come back and try it again anyway." Like he was really,
oh wow.
Even though he probably didn't mean if I bombed, I never would have been back. But he wanted me to be relaxed and he wanted me to be comfortable. So yeah, you get to try it again anyway, even if it doesn't go well. Okay.
Okay. Do you mind if I try at least one of my jokes with y'all? See if I'm at least in the right direction.
I would love that more than you know.
Do you want my most inappropriate or my opening joke?
Opening joke, because we're the audience. There's 3 of us sitting here, 3 men, 3 alphas waiting for a laugh. Go ahead. Ball's in your court.
Okay, so I've been married for about 3 years now, and my newest kink that I discovered recently is cuckolding.
Well, no, he's back there fucking the wife already. I'm cucked by the dog. Oh, no. She's got a fistful of peanut butter in her box while you're making this awful call.
I'm going to fuck the dog in front of her.
The dog is livid.
Oh, my God.
Shit. Outside, come on.
You got to get out of there.
And it's a Yorkie. It's just really loud.
I know that was going to be ruined.
No. The timing was perfect. He's blind.
I'd bring the dog up with you. Yeah, if possible.
That's his fucking seeing eye dog. Oh.
Try again.
Yeah, sir. Put the dog outside.
So I've been married for about 3 years, and I recently got into cuckolding.
Yes.
And it's not in the way that you think. It's not that I get off on watching another guy fuck my man. More the idea of filming my wife fucking another man and then sending it to my divorce attorney as evidence.
By the way, I don't know if you realize that, but you said, I don't know if I get off on a guy fucking my man. You said the wrong word there, which
I fucking suck.
No, you don't.
No, that's okay. You're a nervous Nelly, and the dog is barking. I understand. It's a lot of stimuli. All right, let's try that again, but with no dog, and remember that your wife is a woman. I understand how that can sometimes be difficult.
I get confused.
No, me and you both. Let's give it a nice clean slate.
Yeah, that
a reset. No, let's start with a reset.
So,
go ahead. Don't be shy.
One more. Run it back one more time.
Yep.
So I recently got into cuckolding.
Right.
And
you should film that and just send it to a divorce lawyer.
I definitely fucking fell for that one.
Oh, I'm so glad you did.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled.
Exactly. Was convincing a guy that I didn't hear his joke over a fucking dog bark. By the way, put that thing in the fucking driveway and back over it. Ruining my phone call. All right. Well, look, but go up there and have a good time. Dude, if you do fuck up a joke, so what? We all do it. You recover, make fun of it, and move on. But remember, have fun when you're doing it.
So do you acknowledge it? You acknowledge it if you're a first timer.
You can.
Not to eat shit and fucking go.
It depends on what's natural for you. You can acknowledge it, or you can choose to ignore it.
Yeah.
And before I go, can you please do Uncle Paul for me?
Sure, I can. Hey, if your jokes go really well, maybe I'll kiss your little toes, play a little turkey foot. Yeah, I'll lick your arches. I'll lick your arches and make you giggle like a turkey. All right, thank you. All right, Godspeed.
Have a good night.
Yes.
Hopefully that helps.
Yeah, I'm hoping that helps you drift off to sleep.
Hopefully the toe stuff helps.
Yep.
Get some rest.
Yes?
Hello?
Oh, hi. You're on the phone with Casey Rocket and Jim Norton.
Hi.
And the homeless pimp.
Oh, holy shit. That's crazy.
That's the reaction we like.
The boys are
reverence.
Yeah, I was just I was wondering. I'm a musician. I've been on stage a few times, but I always get super fucking nervous Is there anything that you guys did in the beginning of performing on stage to help you get over, your whole body fucking vibrating and the doom? Or is it just doing it a lot?
Huh.
I was like shaking. I shook for probably the first 2 years. So I don't have any advice other than repetition. Drinking. I used to drink. Yeah.
Do you not drink
It's hard
anymore?
to believe how
No.
much you can riff,
Well, you get used to it.
The
It's
riffing
it's
is
a
impeccable.
muscle. I think I was more nervous than even most people are
Right.
nervous. I was petrified.
Yeah.
But the longer you do it, you will feel, okay, this is normal. This is normal. This is normal. It's just repetition. Yeah.
Yeah. What I do is I tend to stand in the mirror and I give myself a moment and I say, remember, this is your moment. You fought for this. You've achieved this. You're living your dream. And I repeat that 9 times. Then I go out and bomb. Because I should have been working on my jokes. No, dude, being nervous is fine. It is what it is. You get over it. Repetition is the best response. That's exactly it. You keep doing it. You're less petrified each time. I remember one time, and I've told this story before, but I was touring with Dice. And again, this is maybe 2003. And we were at a casino somewhere. And he goes to me before I go on. He goes, "You nervous?" And I go, "Yeah, I still get a little nervous. How about you?" And he goes, "I'm terrified." And we laughed. But he was telling me, like, to realize that he still got nervous after what he's accomplished and what he did. I'm like, who the fuck am I to not feel it? So it's okay to feel it, sir. It's people's greatest fear is to publicly speak.
And think you're excited, too. That's a good way to look at it. Try to convince yourself, even though it's not true. Yeah. You're not nervous.
You're terrified.
You're excited.
Yes, and they're not going to be happy to see
Yes.
it. You're excited, they won't be. But again, just enjoy it. Have fun with it. And realize that whatever happens, you're walking through something that 99.9% of the people are terrified to attempt.
All right, cool.
All right, so let that.
Is there any way I could say a joke?
I would love it. Go ahead, sir.
I want to try being a stand-up.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Right.
Let us have it. I have my laughing hat
I saw
on.
Osama bin. All right.
We'll try again.
Yeah, sorry.
I saw Osama bin Laden at a hot dog stand yesterday. He asked me, "Do you need anything else?" And I replied with, "No, thank you," which he then followed up with, "Have a great day, sir." And I replied with an Allahu Akbar, and then I fucking detonated.
I mean, obviously the joke is well written. It's obviously a joke you've been curating for quite a while. The laughs are there, the timing's there, the phraseology is there. But the whole Bin Laden died in 2011 thing really hurts it. It takes me out of the moment because he was shot in
SEAL Team 6 and Fallujah.
Yeah.
You got to fact check some of this stuff, dude. You should have known.
Was he you should have said, was it Abbottabad? Is that where he was?
Yeah, Islamabad. Yeah.
Islamabad, wherever it was. Yeah, that's what you say. I was in Pakistan in 2011 at a hot dog place.
Oh, you were right. It is
Abbottabad, Pakistan.
Why did you know that?
Islamabad is your secret feelings coming out. Freudian slip. But I thought that was good, sir. Obviously, that your joke, I would say, I think, Casey, your joke had a lot of pizzazz, and we admire you.
A lot of sass.
A lot of sass. I like a sassy joke.
All right, thank you. I'll take pizzazz.
And then
see you later.
it's a double entendre because Muslims don't eat pork. So he's at a hot dog stand. So it's against his religion. I mean, it's visceral.
But it didn't say what he was doing, though. It didn't say he was serving hot dogs, or he could have been like removing the hands of people who were buying them with a very sharp blade. No, don't do that. Thank you very much, sir.
Again.
I love when someone tries a joke and it just kind of comes apart. If anybody else wants to chat with us, please
Jump right in. The water's
feel
fine.
free to jump right in. The water is comfy.
The water's comfy.
How long did you quit drinking?
It's boiling hot. I stopped when I was 21, but I relapse every couple of years.
You do? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You put a couple years together.
I fall apart.
And
It
you
happens
fall
all the
apart?
time.
It
Like
does?
clockwork. Oh,
Does it
yeah.
depress you when it happens?
Oh, yeah, for sure. But just for a little while. I mean, it's natural. I've been sober for most of my adult life, but I have a terrible drug and alcohol problem. So every couple of years, I'll relapse for a month, and then I'll get clean again. And
What do you relapse on typically?
alcohol, opiates, cocaine, anything.
Will
Yeah.
you be out and like what will be the final trigger? Like someone smokes a joint, you're like, I got to do it. Well, is there one, like, for me, if it's porn, I know, like, what will send me down the rabbit hole?
Yeah. If I'm alone for too long, it's a loneliness thing. For me, it's not a party thing. It's a wanting to escape thing. So if I set my life up in a way where I'm always pretty busy and I always have something to do the next day, if I have, for whatever reason, like 3 days in a row where I'm not doing anything, that'll be when it happens. When I know that no one will know, quote unquote, nobody's going to know. If I get shit-faced, and then, of course, I get drunk and I call all my friends and I'm downtown.
Sure.
So I'm not, like, hiding away like Rust Cole and True Detective. I'm very publicly being a disaster. But that's the idea, is that I can just get super messed up and nobody's going to know.
See, I wish you would call me when this happens, because I would say to you, now, Casey, remember, idle hands are the devil's playground.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. It's good to hear from you, dude.
Yeah, it's. Do you do anything to stay sober? Like, are you 12 steps, or do you do
12 steps? Yeah,
you kind of.
Yeah, I do NA and AA. So
Okay.
I have a sponsor and everything. So
You have someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I try to hold myself accountable, because it really is a serious issue. But I'm almost always sober. So
Yeah, because you don't want it to fuck your career up. Like, I mean,
Definitely.
life is bad enough, but you don't, like, you're so funny and you're doing really well and people like you. Like, you don't want to do something on stage and have like a fucking, oh no,
why would I do that? I've never really mixed it with stand-up, except when I was first starting. I would drink, and then so my whole 8 years, I've never gone on stage under the influence. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just never mix it to. It would be something where I have a week off and then I go on a bender and then I'm not doing stand-up. They're two separate entities in my mind.
What kind of a drunk are you?
Very outraged, very outgoing.
Oh, you're not nasty.
No, I'm not mean, but I just wake up really embarrassed because I'm just trying so hard to be funny, and I'm just being like the kind of guy you don't want to be around. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I turn into like a real, like, fucking morbid douche, unpleasant.
Yeah.
I'm a crier.
I cry too.
You fucking don't understand.
You guys fucking hate me.
Yeah, it's really gross, and I don't miss it. I don't miss it a bit.
No.
But yeah, try not to do it on stage because it can get really ugly.
I would imagine.
Are you confident? Talk to girls, guy, when you're fucked up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I get really confident. Yeah, I think I'm very handsome.
How long after you come off stage do you feel? Well, you are handsome. You have a quirkiness to you. You got a hat, a good head of hair.
I got a good hat.
You got a great hat.
That's what people like.
I'm telling you, it all starts with the hat. That's the first thing people see. When you come off stage, how long for you do you have, like for me, like when I do very well on stage, if I'm going to get laid, I'm kind of confident.
Yeah.
But then I turn back into Jim Norton.
Sure.
In 10 minutes maybe. There's a very brief window of my success remaining confident.
Yeah, I would say 30 minutes for me.
Oh, a good half hour.
Yeah, where then I fold back into myself and I'm just a little mouse. A little mouse hiding.
A shy little mouse.
A little mouse, and his bed is a cracker. And his kitchen table's a matchbox.
What's the matchbox for?
It's just where he eats. It's
Oh.
as big as a table for us normally.
Oh, that's his kitchen table.
Yeah, it's a matchbox.
How did I not put two and two together? 35 years of stand-up. And you just said I have a mouse.
Snuck
and
one
he's-
past you.
I literally just didn't understand why his table would be the size of a match. Who is he? Fucking Henry VIII? How did I not get that? I'm just tuckered out, Casey. I'm not a blithering idiot. I'm tuckered out.
He's plum tuckered.
I plum tuckered. I haven't said plum in so many years.
I know, it feels good.
It's a great word. I'm glad you brought it
Yeah.
back. Who's on?
I'm leading the charge.
You sure are. Who's on the phone? Anyone who says plum, by the way. Now watch me start using plum all the time. He'll be telling everybody, fucking stole my shit. I'm going to feed it to Reggie White just so people will accuse you of taking plum from him. Wait, Reggie White's
Reggie
dead.
White, the
fucking
the receiver?
No, Reggie Watts. Sorry,
Yeah.
Reggie White died of fucking sleep apnea.
Yeah, sleep app. Bye-bye.
That's what I meant, by the way. I didn't make that mistake.
Sleep well.
You're on the phone with Casey and Jim. Oh, now. What's up?
Hello, guys. Hello.
What's your name?
Hey. Can you? Hi, my name's Greg. How are you? I didn't even know I was on. Hey.
Hi, Greg. Thank you for calling the program.
How you guys? Who's the guest?
It's me. I'm
Casey Rocket.
Casey Rocket. Comedian,
Oh,
Austin,
hey.
Texas.
How are you?
Hate to let you down, Greg.
Okay. Do you have experience with just giving relationship type advice?
We both
Sure he
do.
does. We both do.
We both do.
Casey's more of a love maker. I'm more of an eat your ass and then sneak out guy. We both have our pros and cons.
Sneeze in your butthole.
I'll sneeze in your butthole. That's exactly it. I sneeze in your asshole, and if it puffs your nipples up, I feel like I've done my job. I can leave a winner.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
So I got the right guy.
you do. Well,
Absolutely.
what's your question? We'll do our best we can.
Just so my issue is that I'm in a relationship, committed, and I've been with this woman for 2 years, but I've found myself falling for my brother's wife.
Who are you, Hunter
Over the
Biden?
Holidays, we've had it. No, nothing happened. No, nothing happened. It's just internal. It's only internal. And I've been thinking about her nonstop since the holidays. And we had a moment on New Year's where when the ball dropped, we all kissed, and I just by accident got a little bit of a lip.
Well, that will happen. I mean, listening to the way you talk, I'm just glad you didn't fuck Mia Farrow's daughter.
Yes.
I don't understand. But
She was from, I got caught with nude pictures. I married her.
Sound like Woody Allen.
He's
okay.
very, very Woody Allen, and I'm enjoying listeting to you. I say that with no criticism.
Okay, that's good.
I adore Woody Allen. People are like, well, you know what he was accused of? I'm like, that's why I like him. Support. Got to support.
His movies are shit.
Jewish. I'm Jewish.
So you like your... How long you been with your girl, sir? How long you been with... 2 years, and how long has your brother been with his wife? How long?
2.5 years. We've been together for 2.5 years, happy for most of it. And then my brother's been married to her for 10 years now.
Well, you say you all accidentally kissed on New Year's Eve. Like it was like a group kiss? It was like a group kiss?
All of your lips? And
Oh, God, no, nothing like that. Just like, everybody's going around kissing Happy New Year, and we just happen to maybe kiss a little bit more on the lips than the cheek. That's all.
Okay.
Did you feel like she was kind of into that as well, or are you the only one who noticed it?
No, she made a comment. She said, well, year's off to a good start.
What did she say?
The year's off to a good start.
Oh, the years. Oh, all right.
That is a good sign.
That's sexy.
That's a green light.
Is she prettier than the girl you're dating?
Yes, definitely. Well, I say that with respect.
Sure. Sometimes you just want the worst thing you can have, like the most dangerous thing you can do. You're a big gambler.
Yeah.
Like you want to fuck your brother's wife. I really understand. I don't have any brothers. I certainly don't want to fuck my sister's ex-husband, but I understand the idea of let's do the craziest thing possible.
Absolutely. Well, that is what is making it attractive.
I haven't masturbated in 2.5 years until that moment. I've been masturbating nonstop almost daily at this point.
That should be the next time you see her. That's what you tell her.
I've been beating off to you
Oh,
nonstop.
God.
Yeah, I've been jerking off since we sang. We're halfway through Old Lang Syne. I've been fucking tugging my dick for a month and a half.
Yeah.
Remember when you said old acquaintance be forgot?
No,
I grabbed my dick at that moment. Good for you, sir. You want the fucking roughest thing you can do. That's the craziest thing you can do. Fuck your brother's wife.
That's why you want it. You know it's going to burn your world.
I don't know how to get it out of my system.
There's a moment in The Sopranos, which we're looking at the priest in The Sopranos, Father in Tintola. But there's a great moment where the therapist, where Dr. Melfi is talking to Tony, and he wants to fuck this girl, and she goes, you don't have to eat every bowl of rigatoni. And I fucking was like, that's exactly my problem. Like, you don't have to have every one. I'm a greedy pig. I always grab for more than my share. Realize that this is one bowl you probably can't have, and it's okay. Just think, who knows? Her pussy might stink. She may have a giant fucking. Does she have any kids?
They have one child that's in.
She's wrecked.
So.
Yeah, she's wrecked. She may have a fucking hemorrhoid the size of a fucking of a small balloon.
Well,
just think of that.
She's gassed.
Sure, yeah.
She's busted.
Well, yeah, sure.
She's busted. She has a giant roid. What do you want to do? You want her to sit on your face and have that thing? You're fucking on the side of your nose?
No, definitely not. But my girlfriend's noticed that my underwear has a semen on it from masturbation. She brought it up. So
that's great. Where'd you meet your girlfriend? The set of the forensic files?
Yeah.
She's just rifling through your trousers for fucking loads?
She does my laundry. That's why.
Oh, good for her. Good for you, too.
You're in a good situation.
What a great
already.
situation.
Don't spoil this.
Exactly.
she's 50, she's 15 years younger than me. So yeah, she's.
How old are you? He's 20.
I'm 45. I'm 45.
All right, that's
guys.
a pro. 30, 45
Yeah,
is
it's not
fine.
bad.
You're immature. She's mature. You meet at
Oh,
37.
yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, look, I would say don't do it. And I hate to say that. I hate to be the fucking buzzkill, but I would say don't fuck your brother's wife. Even if you do fuck your brother's wife, you've got my full support.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to say go ahead and do it and just watch, see how the cards fall.
Yeah, you know what? Casey's a gambler. Again, you run on stage, you're fucking wild.
Yeah.
That's the advice I'd expect from you. Fuck her and see what happens.
Maybe you'll find love.
No, I'm gonna take Jim's advice and just think about like her just having a hemorrhoid or something. And
Yeah, exactly.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, exactly. Tell her you want to breed her.
Thank you, Casey. Casey, thank you. You were great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Casey's a very funny comic. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Jimmy.
All right, who's on the phone? What's up?
Jimmy, is it you?
It certainly is, sir. Me and Casey.
Hey.
Oh, I tell you what, I've been listening to you for so many years.
Thank you.
When you listen to Jesse Ventura and you called him Riff Raff Hair, I finally watched Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I laughed my ass off.
Thank you.
You described him exactly to a T.
That was 2009 that I believe that happened. That's Pete Dominic interviewing him.
Right after
it was
the housing
a long
crisis.
time ago.
Coincidence?
Yeah, exactly. I just bombed on a Big Short audition, so I went in there.
He was livid.
You
You
made my day. I have never watched that movie before until I saw it about 2 weeks ago. And I tell you what, I fucking laughed until I couldn't laugh no more because all I could think of was Jesse Ventura.
He literally wanted to. I could look at. We're watching it now, and he's looking at me. He wanted to throw a bottle in my fucking face. He was so livid.
He wanted to kick your ass so fucking bad.
He wanted to slap me.
I will never forget it as long as I live. I'm a truck driver,
Neither will he.
and I
Hates
lived
me.
in Knoxville, Tennessee.
More backstory, please.
I will never forget
Piece of
it
shit.
as long as I live.
I'm just kidding, man.
Oh, wait, so what did you say to him, Jim?
He did that. We were arguing about something, and the video doesn't tell the full story because there's only like the part of the interview is videotaped. And he, on the way out, he patted me on the back hard. No, it didn't hurt, but he was like, "All right, tough guy." And I don't like being alpha like that.
Sure.
And so I think I said he had hair like Riff Raff from the Rocky Horror Show, and he he didn't find that to be a complimentary comparison. And
He kind of looks like me. We kind of look. I want to be like, what an ugly dude. I'm like, looks like me in 3 years.
yeah, it really looks like you on Sunday.
Yeah.
Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday.
Fucking, I meant next Sunday. Hold on, non-calendar riffing Jim.
Snuck one past me.
I sure did. My favorite thing is the old channel. Seriously, Sinatra's behind his head. All right, thank you very much for that. Was there anything else you wanted to say, sir? I appreciate your call.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Jim. God bless.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate your call.
Wait, that was the one. That was it. What he wanted to say?
That was it.
He wanted to say
Let's
God
talk.
bless.
He wanted to say God bless. We want to talk about the Jesse Ventura. And by the way, my favorite thing in this little freeze frame is Club Soda Kenny's nose. We're looking at Jay Moore one
angle.
time said that Kenny looks like an angel fish from the side, which I thought was the best insult of a person's profile. The angel fish has a typically bad profile.
Notoriously rough.
Ain't
I
no
just saw one at the aquarium.
Did you really? They're
Yeah.
beautiful little fish.
They're gorgeous. but
What's that
they're-
fish that looks like a person that we were talking about before? It's a giant, weird, block-headed. It's terrifying looking.
Fish that looks like man.
It looks like a person.
Talk about the shape of water.
Yeah, is that
Oh.
it? No, it's a giant fish. I don't know where I'm going with this again. That's not it either.
They have little teeth.
Yeah, I don't like the teeth on a fish. God, that's so fucking weird.
That also looks like me.
A little bit, yeah. You have a Jesse Ventura Chinese fish vibe.
Dude, that would ruin your life if you saw a fish like this walking by the lake. You just saw a fish with a human face. You'd be like, is this a bad omen? That's awful.
It really does look like a little person. So you don't have a girlfriend right now. Is there anyone you have? Oh, you said there's someone back in Atlanta you've been seeing.
Yes, I have a I'm kind of seeing someone in Atlanta. So I go back there every month or 2 months, and I've been seeing her just for, this is a new thing. But
So you guys are not monogamous at this point. You're just kind of casual? 'Cause every 2
just
months.
cash. Yeah, just every 2 months. But it just started. I've only been seeing her for a couple months. So
How'd you meet her?
We're figuring it out. She is my friend's sister. So
awesome.
I've known her for a long time, and then it only recently turned into something where we're kind of dating. So
How does he feel about it?
I don't know if he knows yet.
Oh, you
so
might not know yet.
we'll talk about it later.
Is he a good friend, or is he someone that would be pissed at that?
He's a good friend. We're close friends, and again, I'm a sweetie, so I would imagine he wouldn't be too mad. I don't know. I'm very respectful. Again, I only make love, so
Sure.
that should be some kind of.
That's
solace.
the name of this episode. I only make love with Casey Rocket.
I exclusively make love. If that helps you sleep at night, just know that I am very, very tender. So
Yes, he's not
So
gonna.
cool.
Casey's not gonna go ATM. Unfortunately, he's a good boy.
not gonna sneeze in her butthole.
Well, I mean, that's much to her loss.
Yeah.
Is it your friend's older or younger sister?
Much to her chagrin. She's like 2 years younger than
Okay,
us,
so you're the same.
She's 28, I'm 30, yeah.
And you've been friends for years.
Yes. And then it only recently I gave her the flower of desire, where I hand her a flower and let her know, kind of bachelorette style, I like you.
Is that how it happened? Like you had your eye on her for a while, and you're like, "Fuck it, I like her."
Yeah. Well, I went back to Atlanta to do some shows. You know, I don't go back too often, maybe once a year, and I just happened to see her, and we just kind of reconnected, and have fallen madly in love. So.
Oh, that's nice. And you let her know, like, "Hey, I'm very fond of you."
Yeah, I wrote her a letter. I've been writing her letters, and we've been keeping correspondence. So.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
It's very Napoleon of you.
Yeah.
My Josephine, I dream of you dropping a log on my chest as I freeze to death. Fucking Russian.
As I fall into a frozen lake.
I don't know why he speaks with that accent.
That's what he did in the new movie. The
Oh, I
movie
heard
that
Joaquin,
came
yeah.
out with Joaquin. It's an American accent.
They said it was boring. I didn't. Did you like it or no?
It's weird. It's baffling. No one speaks French, which is just such a strange choice. Not a single person speaks French, and then it's the French Legion. I mean, it makes no sense. But just bizarre.
Yeah, Joaquin. But then he did another one with Joker too, which I thought was better than the first. What were you gonna say, Mike?
Jim asked a great question of Neil deGrasse Tyson. What was the last movie that you cried at?
I saw Honora, which was just out. I think it's Scott Baker, maybe.
What's it? Oh, no, I did see Honora.
I thought it was great.
Sean Baker.
Sean Baker, yeah, and the ending made me cry. And I think the movie I cried at before that was his other movie, The Florida Project. So.
Oh, yeah, my friend was in that, Sandy Kane, and she's obsessed with Willem Dafoe. That was a really interesting fucking film.
Mikey Madison.
Yeah, Mikey Madison, she's tremendous.
No relation to Michael Madsen from Quentin Tarantino.
Well, is she Madsen or Madison? Is she Madsen?
Madison.
I like.
She was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Another connection.
Oh yeah, she's very cute.
She's gorgeous.
25. She's in your
my
age
friend's
group.
Sister. That's my friend's sister.
That's what she looks like.
Yeah, it's Mikey.
Oh wow.
Mikey Madison.
Oh, how could you not?
I didn't want to say anything.
But now the cat's out of the bag. She's a wonderful actress, and
We're in love.
What does your friend's sister do?
She's a bartender, but she's also an artist, and she does like comedy kind of stuff. But she's not a stand-up. She makes like weird, funny videos and stuff. Yeah.
Is she a good artist? What does she draw?
She's like a digital artist. Like she creates. She makes music. She does all kinds of stuff.
It's hard if you're with somebody and you don't respect their art.
Yeah. I think that would be. I wouldn't be able to do that. We would have to be able to connect on some level about the general concept of creation.
Yeah, it's weird because you would have to not respect what a person does creatively at all. It would be hard to fake it.
Definitely, especially for an extended period of time. I mean, how many like crappy art shows are you going to go to? You're like, that was great.
Yeah.
What
did that mean?
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
I would take somebody who's a bad painter, though, over somebody who's trying hard to create something that just has no meaning. Like, that's the worst.
Yeah, at least, definitely. Yeah, there's like no substance to it at all. Yeah.
Or it's just boring. I'm not a big art person myself. Like, I'll tell you my favorite artist, Norman Rockwell.
Yeah.
It looks like the things are supposed to look.
Did a lot of good baseball stuff.
He did. And the little kid running away. It's Americana, as we like to say, Casey. This whole banana thing was just silly.
Oh, I hate thinking about the banana thing.
The silver duct tape on the banana.
Oh, and they sold it for a bunch of money.
$6.24 million.
Did the banana go rotten? Is it a picture?
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have paid over $5.
They replace the banana and resell it as a piece.
I'm not comfortable with that.
I do like the thing Banksy did, though, where he shredded the paper when they bought it. I thought that was pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, it was like a kill switch. Yeah, I love a good kill switch where, something dies and it triggers like a Manchurian Candidate, destroys it. So sick. That was awesome. It didn't make that noise, but
I don't know, but that is. But for some reason, when you hear that, you just think Manchurian Candidate. You can't help yourself. Didn't they remake that movie or no?
That was not the correct verbiage. I don't know why I said Manchurian Candidate. I think they did.
They did. The original was good.
Denzel. Yeah, there he is.
Denzel. He plays the candidate.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
That's a lot of that. It
See,
opens
I can't do
on
it. I can't do it.
Hey, you
I
did
can't get. No, I didn't get the rhythm.
No.
Do it again.
Perfect.
Yeah. And I just fucking peed. I ran out of steam. I forget what the next beat is.
No stamina.
Yeah. I can't. Well, good luck with with the girl. I like to hear that. I like to see guys. And you're sober for a little while now, or no?
Yeah. I have some sobriety under my belt, and I'm doing great. I always do, though. Again, I'm generally sober. I just have a substance abuse problem, so I go back and forth. But if you ever see me doing anything, I'm sober. So.
Hey, at least you know it, and at least you're open about it.
Yeah, I'm very comfortable with it. It's something I'm sure I was born with. It's something I can't really help. The only thing I can help is just not doing it that first time. So
do you ever tell this new girl now, look, you don't want me to drink? Like, don't like let her know so she doesn't offer you one?
For sure. Yeah, I'm super open about it. Yeah, you don't want. You think it would be fun, but it's not. It's just kind of a handful. So
does she come to watch you do gigs?
She never has. But again, she lives in Atlanta, so I haven't really. This is a super new thing. Yeah.
Would you want her to? I'm always weird with somebody coming to watch me.
Maybe it might give her a better perspective. Yeah.
Hope it's a good show, though.
Yeah, it'd catch me on an off night.
Oh.
Riff into the void, God forbid.
The fucking worst is, especially when it's a girl like a first time.
Yes.
You just start hanging with her, and she comes, and she's like, "Why? I'm not gonna suck this rank amateur's dick. This guy stinks." Fucking humiliating.
Brutal. Yeah, we'll wait.
What do you got coming up, Casey? I should have plugged it in the beginning. I got to start doing that. I'm very bad at it.
Oh, it's all good. I'm about to hit the road again. CaseyRocketComedy.com. I have 30 cities on the books for this year, going on a big tour, going overseas, going to the UK, going to Australia, going all over the place. So,
have you named your tour?
I haven't named this one. Last year was the Riff Rascal tour. I'm still kicking around names. So
I like the Riff Rascal. That's great.
Come back. We'll figure it out.
And Casey Rocket on Instagram?
Yeah. Casey Rocket on Instagram or CaseyRocketComedy.com. That's where all my tour dates are. So.
Yeah, and it's different every night. So just go and see him. Go see Casey more than once. That's the best part of seeing somebody that does a lot of improv. Yeah. Some of it's the same. Some of it's different.
Yeah, it's always different. 2 nights and never the same show. So. Super fun. Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. Thanks for doing it. You're really funny. And we're trying to do this thing where I want to get someone to come up with a catchphrase, something really catchy at the end, because I'm not good at that.
Yeah. Let's see. That's the cost of doing business.
Ooh, I like that. You say that when a girl is scratching her pussy. That's the cost of doing business. Do you ever have crabs?
I think it would be too on the nose.
You might be right.
God has tried to prevent me from having to explain that. That's the cost of doing business is a great one. Know the value of $1. Also pretty good.
$1 or a buck?
Or a buck.
Can we make it a little cooler? I want people to. I want to be a little more urban with it. Know the value of a buck.
Know the value of a buck.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for calling my show. The episode's over, it's time to go. Good luck, stupid, good luck, stupid. I hope everything works out. Good luck, stupid, good luck, stupid. Don't blame me when it doesn't work out. Good luck, stupid, good luck, stupid. Don't blame me when it doesn't work out.